Why'd that open up over there? What the fuck? Okay. Get this shit fixed up. First is the worst. Oh. Okay, we're almost back at it. Do you have any any leading choices, or you're just like? Because I guess that is the beautiful thing about applying to college, is that you can apply to a bunch of fucking places and then see what gets in. Push it off the decision for a little bit. Also, what up, Noel? I think I'm good to go. Do you know what you want to study? Maybe that'll help you a little bit. Okay. Okay, so I don't know what I want to try prepping today. I don't think I've looked at the Samuel fight. Maybe we'll start there. Speed boost, focus sash, Scolipog. Guess I'm going to do D1 track Pokemon one. I'm going to major and they have there. Do you think you're still going to want to do sports in college? I did have a few friends who were like still athletes. It seems like very intensive. I guess it depends a little bit on the sport, but like, especially my friends who did crew, it seemed like they were just like constantly busy. But I mean, if it's a way for getting a scholarship, that's also incredibly sick. I did spend most of I got a business degree and I spent most of my college time drinking, so I can't really cast any aspersions there. Also, it sounds like they're doing, oh yeah, I think they're doing like work on the apartment all week. So hopefully my gate is loud enough so you can hear this. I'm looking for lines. We're looking for Samuel. Cool. I'm going to keep doing sports cards. I hope to get a scholarship for trip. Yeah. Yeah. Arguably more important, unless you think you're going to be a professional athlete, knowing what you're going to want to do to make money. But it's hard. Like, I had no idea what I wanted to do with the rest of my life when I was applying for colleges. That's such a tough decision. Yeah. It's a tough call. I do not envy you. How does Pult do it? Pult does do it. Yeah. And leaving doors option is open is always good too. Like if you're like, okay, I think I want to do this, but giving yourself the option, even though I guess changing majors is like a pain in the ass. And I guess for a lot of programs, you'll be taking like gen ed stuff early on. So like if you do want to pivot, you can. Yeah. What would Pult bait in? It's not Speed Oko. Speed out damage. Speed out damage. Speed out damage. Probably outspeed Oko, yeah. So probably Tauros. Tauros Throat Chop. This guy's cool. This is pretty cool. Why does this Hariyama have a life orb? Why are we calcing with Hariyama life orb? What's this guy up to? Does he see? On the throat chop, kill it back with CC, but then it was the hell we made back. Slow dead to that. We fast dead anybody? So slow dead to every move from Garchomp, which means it could be every move. Slow dead to every move from Garchomp means it could be every move from Garchomp, plus it could be rocks. So not really my favorite thing in the world. Maybe it's subject, yeah, it's probably the hardest subject to make it to occur. Yeah. It is a pain. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I was probably in a similar space as you. That's honestly why I went for a business degree. But I don't and didn't end up using any of that really in my professional career. I was mainly just doing IT stuff. I'm a very bad example for stuff like these. What was I gonna say? I guess I could probably like choice scarf to wing beat some of these motherfuckers too. Yeah. What do we bait in? Showing out Speedo. We could pre-damage to be dead or something. What's your actual job? I work in IT. I'm like a IT support help desk motherfucker. So basically I just like people walk up with issues or put in tickets for issues. And that's basically what I did. So I went to school for marketing. Coming out of school, I was making YouTube videos full time for Smash Bros. And then I was writing scripts for other channels and doing that. And then I started working like a bunch of odd jobs. I did like worked for the IRS, worked for like the US Census Bureau, like did a bunch of like grunt work, just like general work that anyone could do. And then I got a job in IT. I'm still shook that I got that first job in IT, but then I was there for 3 years. Then I got fired and then jumped to a different IT job. But IT is beautiful because you can just like get certifications and get a job. I guess having the work experience at college, that's something I guess I would say is really good. Really would, I would say, prioritize like getting an internship or working a job while you're in college. But I guess if you're doing a scholarship, doing school, it's definitely overwhelming. It's hard to like, because I want to say like try to get as much experience as like doing stuff as you can for college, but also like live your life. Yeah. Nah. Everything they say about the IRS is true from working there. Like, that shit was like 40 years in the past. That shit was insanely old and slow, to no surprise at all. And that was during COVID too. We had to come in and it was during COVID and I was working the graveyard shift. It was 4:30 p.m. to 1 a.m. Nightmare. Garchomp scale shot. That would never come in. I could bait Ice Fang Gyarados. Yeah. But there is also this thing, I don't want to poison your brain, but when don't tell me when to make a 3 and 4 to your own channel command. That's what I haven't been mentioning it any time it comes back off cooldown because I want to like make it interesting, you know? I don't want to let people know that it's back and see who remembers and who gets stuff. I think it's fun. I did set it up. With, I believe, 13 original quotes. I'm glad I'm rich. That's a good chat out of context right there. God damn, you're saving up for when I add the murder a chatter in cold blood redeem. Damn. Yeah, oh, what I was going to say, Mason, is that what I have come to, I'm still kind of go back and forth with it, that your job doesn't have to be your complete passion. Like, one thing I did like working about IT, not that I hate working IT, it came easy to me, and then after work, I was more able to do the things I wanted to do. Like when I got back into streaming, or I was like making music on the side, or like being a part of a band. Like, there was a great thing about that job is that I was naturally good at it, or I'd built up the skills to be good at it, so I could still do what I wanted on the side. Like, it's hard to the ideal world would be like something you love that you can make into a career and then still have your passions on the side, but it's tough. Overtail, hi, my name is Overtail, I'm a bum. These channel commands are just going to turn into psychological warfare amongst chatters. And if that's what you want, then Overtail's going to save up and redeem one to be like exclamation point curls. And I will successfully have manipulated the channel point economy. I think maybe this would be good because we could bait Ice Fang. Is there any other thing we can manipulate in? I guess everyone is dancing in this one. It sucks that this, well, even if we were slow to it, it wouldn't always not be South Rocks. I guess this is the only thing. Yeah, the Garchomp is just a pain because we don't ever really, I don't think there's ever going to be, unless we bait in someone like slow kill with Scale Shot. That's what we'd have to sneak in. Maybe we can get like a flip kill somewhere. Do you have a Wakaberry? You don't. Maybe we can get a flip kill somewhere and bait in like fast Scale Shot from them. This is feasible with just a Life Orb. Okay. New call, I started to love to cook, but I realized I don't really ship it be. Yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing too, like if you find that fun as passion and think like making stuff would be cool, you could go to school, be a lawyer, maybe not a lawyer, but do that, yeah. Yeah. Mark, if you becoming a real Discord, you're about to paid. Yeah. I don't know how I didn't have the setting already set that everyone can't use the @everyone command. I thought I disabled that. I think Overtail actually, shout out to Overtail, Mod of the Year award. I think they just disabled that. But yeah. Yeah, I think those things are really cool. Mason, I have the brain worms that means that I need to make things. Like, even when I wasn't making YouTube videos, I was focused on making music. Like, I have the brain worm where I feel like I'm not living unless I'm making something. And if you have that brain worm, I would definitely suggest giving yourself an ability to make stuff. But I also have the brain worm that if I'm not working on something, I feel I start going crazy. I need something to do to distract myself from the endless abyss of nothingness. Yeah, I banned a bot one time. Second in place for Mod of the Year. Yeah, but I really enjoy watching those like cooking style things. That I want to tell you about my idea for the random mod video, but I cannot. I can't do the thing. I'm trying to be better with this year, where not talking about the thing until it's done. I forget where I heard that it does treat your brain the same way, like telling someone about doing a project versus actually accomplishing it, like fires the same receptors in your brain. So if you like just be like, hey, I'm going to do this thing, then you're less likely to do the thing. So I'm trying to be less talking about stuff until it's out. Say like, yeah, I'm gonna have the Aaron race video done before the end of January, or the Crystal Kaizo first video is gonna come out before the end of January. Dumbass. Okay. Dual wing beat, pick up the KO. Now we can choose a bait. Oh, we were gonna say we are gonna choose an Ice Fang, and we are gonna try the eject on that. Damn, that doesn't do shit. So we eject on Ice Fang, go into Electrode, kill with a Volt Switch. Oh, can you pick up another? Ah, that's a shame that D-Knight can't pick up another. We got any other dual wing beat looking ass motherfuckers? And could you also... Outrage doesn't get there. We're gonna have to have some sort of sweep baked in, right? I mean, we get a free swap. Maybe we don't want to go right into Garchomp. So we can go kill this, go into this, baiting Ice Fang to eject, eject with Ice Fang. We might even be able to, like, mathematically get 2 consistent ejects here. Nah, we'd have to take an absurd amount of damage on the second one. So we come and kill this with Volt Switch, and then... Okay, so who's the problem here? Also, what is this Blaziken before they were Blaziken? That's not a good way to express that. Mega Blaziken. Oh, that's the only time we see Mega Blaziken. Okay, what are the... They're just Blaze. Is there anyone we can trick here? I mean, maybe we trick someone with a Mega Evolution? But I mean, we don't really have a lot of tricky guys. Walk around is tricky. It's tricky. You'd be showing fast KO. Slow dead to Stone Edge. You couldn't get there with an Ice Punch. Fake out Ice Punch? Ooh, fake out Ice Punch. Now... Hey, Neff, thank you for the raid, homie. Appreciate it, big dog. Hope your stream went well. We're just still bouncing around, planning various fights in Victory Road. Every time I get frustrated with one, we go to another. Wasn't bad. We defeat Needle. We're working on it. We're literally... We have... Quincy's done. Haley's done. And we still have the 9 or 10 other fights still to cook. But we keep on bouncing around trying to learn whatever we can. Slowly chipping away at all these fights and occasionally looking at our Elite Four. Oh, this is... The rough skin's going to do a fuck ton of damage to us, too. Can we be fast? We are fast at the Earthquake at full health, though. That's nice. Or for a 95. Maybe we could... What's the world? Well, what comes in after this? And this is just, like, fast at the Garchomp. We Mega Evolve. We Ice Punch it. Yeah, we'd be pre-damage to do that. Ice Punch, pick up the KO. Then... God, I hate that Mega Lopunny. Mega Lopunny doesn't learn jack shit. Huh. I wonder... Actually, we might be able to... No, it's going to be like Zen Headbutt Close Combat. A split that we don't absolutely love. This Taurus kind of hits like a truck. Well, who's left at this point? It's Tauros, Electros, and Blazy. And we still have 2 slots left? Oh. I don't think there's any sort of chain that owns all of these guys. It'd have to be someone just, like, ripping ludicrous moves. Yeah, I don't know if anyone just owns Electros. He might be a tough cookie to crack. Blaziken's only going to get stronger when they Mega Evolve. Yeah, I don't know how we get through this Electros. That's really annoying because you obviously want to like bait into the Blaziken. You want to bait into the Blaziken so they don't get speed boost going off and you get afraid of them. But the whole kit and caboodle there is that Electros, who you're not able, but they could be faking out or tricking with a bait. And I doubt there's anything that's faster than +1 Blaze, yeah. I mean, it's probably like Choice Scarf somebody. I guess it is clicking CC too. Maybe there's like a priority thing that could get it. A tricky wicket. Yeah, this is just going to be like a huge compression thing. This might be a you have to sack someone to regain momentum situation. But I mean, it's not a terrible start to go these two because we're able to kill this guy. Choice Scarf, Dual Wing Beat, KOs them. We would pre-damage the baiting only Ice Fang. We go into Goalie Pog, take the Ice Fang, emergency exit, go into Electrode, kill with Volt Switch, go into Baby Lopunny. Baby Lopunny would be showing Slow Dead to Garchomp, or we'd pre-damage to be Slow Dead to Garchomp. We Mega Evolve, we hit Fake Out, we take the chip damage, then we click Ice Punch, pick up the KO. Then we'd probably be dead to CC. Damn. This is a situation where I wish we still had high jump kick just for baiting purposes. Because if we still had high jump kick, we could probably bring in Electros instead here. It's going to be CC. Actually, it might be low enough. Rough Skin does a decent chunk, if I'm not mistaken. Is it 1/6? 1/8. Okay, that's not bad. So we can be at... We need to be to bait Chompin. And I guess we just need to bait Chompin. We don't need to actually be dead to Chomp, so we can have as much as 85 HP. And this is Baby Lopunny, actually. Yeah, we can have as much as 95. Okay, we can be very, very healthy. We might actually be able to get guaranteed moves here. So we'd be at 231. And then what's Lopunny, Mega Lopunny at? No defensive stat changes, so that won't matter. Oh, wait. Defense goes up a little bit. I guess HP is the only one that truly matters. Because it's just 1/8. So it would be, we'll take 1/8, hello? Divided by 8, 30. So 231 minus 30 for the first contact. So it would be at 171 is the highest HP we could be at. Which is this triple split. That is close combat Zen Headbutt. 3 split moves from Tauros is not a fun time. Damn. Yeah, if we still had like high jump kick or something, we would probably be good to just rip here. That is unfortunate. Well, I guess Gyarados is already dead. Yeah, we'd go into Electros though. Yeah, with 3 Pokemon with... but this is just such... Everything but Throat Chop. Yeah, I don't know anyone who takes all of these moves. I mean, this could be... So, okay, say we resolve to sack somebody here. If they just throw them at Tauros, they die. a Mon with a clean slate, could they win the rest of this fight? Like someone coming in untouched. Or like untouched in a combination with other Mons. We still have a choice item on the table? I don't think there's going to be anyone who one-taps Electros. And anyone who gets close to it is going to be fear of getting their item knocked off. Yeah. Yeah, making sure this Garchomp does not set up is okay. So we have Dragonite. Alternatively, could bait in. So Dragonite, and we don't touch the baits at all. They're at full health. It just becomes Garchomp Sales Scott. I want to confirm I'm right about this. This could sometimes be. Pretty sure this can sometimes be rocks, even if they're showing slow kill. Was that 3 hits? We'll just put this down to this, right? Oh no! So if it will slow kill over I think it's just first turn stealth rocks. Oh, that changes the entire thing. That makes this so much easier. Let me confirm that in the actual AA docs. Stealth rocks. 6-7. Slow kills 9. God damn it. I got 6-7 by the game. Okay, then we might actually just be able to do this then. Okay, so we'd lead with this. We'd be always dead to scale shot. Can we make it exclusively scale shot? Oh, okay. Let's go even further on this. So say we're at 100% HP. Could be stealth rocks. Say we are. It's going to be scale shot Stone Edge. So not as clean as just going into a fairy type is immune. Dead to Stone Edge. Our fairy types don't like that. Yeah, fairy types not liking Stone Edge is a pain, though. Can we do a similar thing with Polt? I think we can do a similar, even better thing with Polt. Yeah, because Polt is always scale shot. Let's check this over here. Getting a second opinion. Picks the KO with D-darts. Always scale shot. Cool. So then this could be that into B. Damn, do they need the specs to pick this up? They might need the specs to pick that up. That is annoying that would be both of our choice items from the jump. Maybe we can find a way to work these guys back in, though. Or could this even be Lorb? That could be Lorb. Okay, that's good. And with that effect, now we'd still be out of Earthquake range. Okay, so it'd be this. What is Rabambi baiting? Dead to exclusively Body Slam. That's an incredibly good bait from Tauros. Because we could just send it back here, right? Well, maybe not exactly that, but I mean, we could go there and then bait Throat Chop. Banette moment. Oh yeah, I mean, we could literally do like this, right? We go back here on the guaranteed body slam, on the guaranteed throat chop. We go into ape. Just bring out all the heavy hitters for the fight. Can't use sound moves. Okay, that's fine. CC is not a sound move. We take the throat chop, and then what are we baiting? Probably slow dead to every motherfucker under the sun. We did see earlier that... Could this be D-Dance? I don't think this could be D-Dance. Might actually, if that's exclusively Waterfall, that's even better, too. Waterfall always kills. Okay, then it's always Waterfall. Sick. Yeah, so then we could go in Waterfall. So probably a lot of motherfuckers who could clean that. Ooh. Lopunny just barely doesn't get there. If baby Lopunny could get there, that would rule, and then we could just trick this guy. But normal Lopunny can get there. Well, actually, if it's just Waterfall, can't we Volt Switch on that? Yeah, Volt, so it would have to be just not Ice Fang, which I don't think there's mathematically a way it could be Ice Fang, which means we get a free Volt Switch. So we're going down the line. Is there any Mega Evolution we can trick with Blaziken? Okay, this fight looks really good. They'd be faster after 2 turns. Okay, we have a free swap out. Is there anyone who just owns Electric, Fire, Poison, Dark? Coverage moves for days. We explode on it. I mean... Can't imagine there's anyone who has the gas to do this. No one's ripping that absurd amount of damage neutrally. What would they bait? B would bait Flamethrower. B can't own this guy. Damn, if they could, that'd be sick, because we could just U-turn. Ooh, they barely just don't get there. Do we have anyone who... Wait, would Baby B just be dead to... Yeah, they just show fast dead to Flare Blitz Stone Edge. Which we could U-turn out on, but like that doesn't get us what we want. Mega Gary gonna do that, right? I don't think Mega Gary gets enough boosts here, or changes enough. I mean, actually, they get Mold Breaker for their ability. What is it? Yeah. I mean, most of the time they hit the range, the swap is really good. They do break the ankles. What is the Mega Gyarados fight, though? I don't want to have to do the Mega Gyarados fight. I mean, this could also be where we sack Gyarados. Nah, there's still a lot of fights after it. I don't know if we have anything lined up for them. Stone Edge could also miss. Because literally anyone with a priority move would be able to clean that up. Then do we have someone who just wins a 1v1 against Electros? They'd also have to come in on, I mean, Discharge would make the most sense. They'd have to come in on a sacking move. It's not pretty. Unite seems to, I don't know. I was going to say performs well, but they just don't really do anything. They just get tickled. Mamoswine just dies, hell yeah. What would you bait? Slow did the discharge? I mean, we could do something like... We could play Flippy, right? Where we go on this, we're showing fast KO into this guy, so there's no world where they would come in of their own volition. So this would bring in this guy. They're slow did the discharge. We click flip. Can we kill them without Mystic Water? We cannot. So we do need an item. So we couldn't come back in on knockoff. Annoying. Bum bum. Damn, everyone just like barely misses the range in this Blaziken. Do we still have another choice item in this line? I think we do. Maybe we have to use it to... I think we probably have to use it to pick this up. We could kill... but we can't kill this with a flip turn plus liquidation. This would probably have to be banned here, right? It would have to be like... Flipadelphia. Because we'd be betting knockoff, right? Sludge Bomb, Flamethrower, they can't take in there. You'd have to be like flip into sack. You'd have to be like flip into sack. And then liquidation chain 2 here in the back. This works if we're willing to sack somebody. And we have the choice items work out. We got to check our item allocation. So, Dragon Fang, Sack Ape, yeah, you got it. Life Orb would work here. Okay. Life Orb goes, kills this guy. Slow Dead to Scale Shot. Garchomp. No, this goes to Rabombi. Slow Dead to Scale Shot. That's with no bait change. I'll check this one more time after we put in the items. This is with specs. Nah, this has to be specs. attacks. I don't know if this line will work because I think we run out of choice items. Time to just do the infinite choice item glitch. Yeah, Pixie Plate doesn't get there. It really depends on if... Because I don't think you get there against this guy. Nah. I mean, you can with this, but then we don't get our free swap, right? Because we need, like, this kills here, this is going to bait in, body slam, we go here, and then on throat chop, we go here. Then we click CC with ape. So it's Rabambi kills this guy. We're going, like, straight down the line, aren't we? Yeah, ape CC. Baits and Gyarados. Never Ice Fang. Even with the defense drop, I think, yeah. It's either Power Whip, Waterfall, which is good for both of these coming in. Just get a second life orb. Elect. Specs. So if they kill with T-Bolt, how does this change? They're taking Waterfall Power Whip in, so we'd have to factor in. I mean, they'd be slow dead to Flamethrower Sludge Bomb. Not a great split. We do this instead. Okay, there's gotta be a line here. Even with a Sack of because we just need 2 Pokemon to beat 2 Pokemon. We could go into something that, like, baits and Electros, does enough chip that someone after can clean it up. Because all we need is, like, Mystic Water, Barraskewda. Basically just need to do 50%, right? And then chain into Blaziken, of course. Who is a valuable asset and not bait in Blaziken, I guess, is another important part of this. Outspeed. Could this be Harry Mama? He gets outsped, but not outdamaged by both of these guys? Yeah. Maybe it is Hariyama. He will finally meet his maker here. Yeah, this would be like Hariyama, click CC, and then die. Yeah, we do the math to make sure we're not always dead. Can we do... I mean, we don't need to worry about doing this without bloodshed, right? But yeah, we click close combat, we sack Hariyama, and then... And this could be pending. This line could change. And then we just go into... I think... Is there anyone else who rips this guaranteed? Maybe someone with a bit of boost. Well, we don't have a choice. That's the thing that kind of limits us here. Like Mystic Water killing, there's a kind of a godsend. And then Barry, Mystic Water. Yeah, I think this works. So what is it? Check if there'd be any pre-damaging numbers here. So Polt KOs with darts. Polt KOs with darts. they're gonna show there's no one faster than them. Yeah. Oh wait, I'm fucking stupid as shit. We can't do this with Polt because Polt baits in like 9 or so. Why did I think this could work? Because we can't do this Polt because Polt just shows that it's fucking dead. My dumbass. What was Lil Bro cooking? Absolutely nothing. Hey, Toro's just the Toro's goat. I mean, we could remove out. Nah, this. Okay, we thought we had a line. Damn. I'm glad I caught that, though. Yeah, hope you've been doing well, too, homie. Big dog. I don't know why I said it like that. This guy's got fucking speed boost, too. Well, that kills that plan. Well, I mean, could we still do something similar, right? Because we could go... What are we... Not going to bait in that. Slow damage. Anyone see slow kill us? We could go, like, slow, always dead, the throat chop. Go into this guy, the throat chop, pick up the kill CC. But then we're baiting basically random move. Okay, no, that doesn't work. We were so close. Except the line was fraudulent. Yeah, but we're basically going to be calcing hell flash for the rest of forever. To the end of beginning. Yeah. I'm not a fraud. He was a fraud. Yeah. All of our multi-hit motherfuckers are failures. Oh, we could spit on this guy till the cows come home. Yeah. It's true. Much more stressful, though. Who can spin on these hoes? I mean, you could also spin on these. Yeah, I mean, we could just... The only annoying part about this being defog is that... I guess it has Endeavor, too. Yeah, the only fucking annoying part is defog doesn't do any damage. Actually, that's one of many annoying parts. I take that back. Who else can spin? Who can spin on it? You're not going to take any damage from this. I mean, wait, Torkoal? Torkoal mentioned? But Torkoal's got to spin like... I currently have a Shell's pick with 6 delays. Oh my god. The most patient man, 6 delays is absurd. The problem with this is, though, is that we'd always probably have spikes up. Because it's like... I mean, we could go pick up the final KO with that, but then they're going to Endeavor and then we're going to die to Infestation. Or we're going to be like 1 HP, right? Yeah. Oh, wait, the target effect ends if they use Rapid Spin. So I guess we could lead this by going... Heat Wave, Rapid Spin. Yeah. You're investing in future you. If you make it that far, you'll be chilling. You'll be bing chilling. Yeah, because this would be Heat Wave and then Rapid Spin. And we would probably be at 1 HP. Which means we're baiting random move Garchomp, which I think we don't want. Any world where, especially because Scale Shot can get the speed boost. This is just the speed boost fight, ain't it? Where'd you put it? Monster waiting. Likely spammer. Let me know when you put it in. Huh? Ooh. Is it guaranteed guts? Up a speed, down special attack, and like, God, you almost have perfect IVs everywhere. 50-50 dem. I mean, regardless, that's going to be good. Holy moly, bro. Thing's a fucking beast and a half. Inshallah, it will be guts. Like, fetched. I have never heard a single thing about that mon, so it must mean it's dog shit. If there's no data in the box, it must be bad. Mickey Fletch and that gooner. Mickey Fletch and the gooner. That's my favorite folk band. Yeah, I'm going to see Mickey Fletch and the gooner down at the pier. Playing with Johnny Three Toes. Oh, cheap viewers! Wow. Wait, I don't know if that blocks them over here too. My stream, boo. Let me hit you with the double block stream, boo. Oh, thanks, Noel. I'm too busy not finding lines for fights. Wait, I never realized I could just do... What is not here? Oh, the stats. Nah, I will miss something important. I shouldn't do that. And anyway, the team's above. Yeah, so it appears the problem with this fight is making the lead not dog shit. And make sure Garchomp doesn't get shit set up. I mean, we could either sack Torkoal, or sack someone else and then do this. I'm thinking line that we thought we had doesn't work because of bait order. Likely will need to sack somebody. Okay. I've been disappointed by Samuel. Electronic Samuel. Okay, so that's... I don't want to prep the double battle. Have we looked at Felix? I think we've looked at Felix. Trying to see any of these we haven't looked at. Don't know if I've looked at the Slurpuff fight. Sacking our friends. So what's the damage from this week? Did we catch our roamer? I forget what happened this week. Did we actually do any fights? This thing's problem is this mega Heracross. We could also watch an Elite Four today too. We have to sack the friends. The friends we made along the way must die. What's the Kaizo show? Tell me more. I'm so out of the loop with everything and everything. One sec. Like the Super Mario show? Step right up. Come on, you know. Everybody do the mech Rio time. We've got the Death Star. Do. Is there a chance that comes to Elite Four? I guess any protectors, yeah. Does it do well against... Damn. Yeah, it does seem like a mon that would be lower down on our priority list of sacking. We're down bad for it. Probably lead this with Surging Strikes. Oh, tell me Urshifu. Please tell me Urshifu just wins this entire fight by themselves. It looks like it kind of fucking does. Like, holy shit, bro. I mean, once you get... Yeah, I mean, once you get Hydreigon out of the way, they're showing fast kill against everybody, right? Holy shit. Why do I... Oh, why am I showing rain up? That's why. Because we... Oh, man, I was so hyped for a brief moment. Okay, no, it's not as cool as I thought it was. Why? I mean, they still probably do really well, right? Yeah, they're showing fast kill. So that still can be a chain. Chain, no memories, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, let's go. Who's doing this? That's, I guess it's very dependent on who the hell is doing this. Is it Sinister Hooded Figure? We've no clue. Interesting. Castboard fucking holds. Okay. What is going on here? People just posted what's going on in their Nuzlocks on Reddit. Let's search the comments for clues. Yeah, I'm interested. How do I delete that and add more letters? No, I don't want to add more filters. I just want to search for it. Nothing going on here. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. 218 Proverbs. I will be interested to see. Yeah, my hype depends exceptionally on who is hosting it. You know? Because if it's like Sinister Hooded Figure or Dexa or Drano or some motherfucker, I'm hype. If it's John who made Pokemon Red Don't Shit Yourself, less excited. This thing becomes exceptionally faster than everything with the sash. Got it. Yeah. How do people deal with this? I guess this is like an up attack foo moment. Can B... Maybe it's like something with B, right? Fire Blast. It's someone with a priority move. I mean, U-turn doesn't even do that much. Yeah. Yeah, that would make the most sense, right? Because there's been all those promos coming out for Platinum Kaizo. Let's see what the fuck is... This gives me an aneurysm. What the fuck? I wasn't gonna look at yeah, that is so much. I've saved... Do I have these playlists saved? Okay. Let's steal lines. The victory road sacrifices begin. Will be simple high key. Simple as it like the idea to make it, or like you already have the idea cooked up. Oh, here's that Electros. We can look at this fight.
Like, we can lose the run, theoretically, if, Sash Scalpede.
Okay, so we don't have the ability to do this.
Should bait Garchomp, who sees a slow kill with Stone Edge.
Definitely can't copy that, because our Aerodactyl's Giga dead.
The chance for Stone Edge is a little bit higher than usual because of high crit AI here. Regardless, we're always switching to Dragapult here, who tanks Stone Edge crit. Deals with Expert Bell Breakout Meteor.
Okay, we could copy something like this.
Okay.
Jesus.
Scary. Scary. We are in fiction territory now. Remember, this means no rocks. Pretty sure this is still always Tauros, by the way.
Draco. Could do this. Who's this baiting in? I need to pull this fight out.
Okay, so
Is it Tauros? It's gotta be like Tauros slow kill, random move.
So this can be Zen Headbutt just as likely as Throat Chop. Urshifu lives Zen Headbutt crit. The problem is, it can make it so that Electros will use a random move on the switch over to Ursaluna, which is what opens up the.
So what is what's the plan? I guess is T-Punch on Fu? I guess that's something we didn't consider, right? T-Punch on Fu. Yeah, T-Punch on Fu does pick that up. That makes sense.
Fiction line. It's fine. Okay.
Because they're gonna like CC.
We're fine, I think.
Then what's bait order then? So CC kills here. Garchomp and Scolipede are dead. T-Punch shows outspeed Oko against Gyarados, so it's not gonna pick it up. Surging Strike shows outspeed Oko, so that goes into Electros. I see. Okay.
Let's see. Yep, we're completely fine. It's never Flamethrower on the switch.
Let me add this to my notes.
And never knock off. It can be Sludge Bomb, but that's completely fine. So I have Thunder Punch, which shows a fast kill to Gyarados, and I have Surging Strikes, which shows a fast kill to Blaziken, so AI has to go exactly to Electros here.
Which makes sense, because like the issue with this fight that we were seeing is that getting Electros in, you need to kind of get Electros out of the way. And then, is Fu base fast enough? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, like, it feels, I don't know, it feels better, especially because you can't one-to-one align. It feels useful to just like get some ideas, because a lot of the times in these late game fights too, I've like checked out another line and either found something that was like, oh, this completely changes my way I was looking at it, or just like solves the fight. But like a little spark of inspiration, especially to help get you out of a rut. Yeah. Because I'm guessing Fu, even though I do have this problem where I like to jump ahead with the ideas, can Fu actually kill Blaziken? They can? Yeah, so if we went Scarf Fu, got this to be guaranteed Throat Chop, which I think we had the ability to get this to be guaranteed Throat Chop. Like, if we led with our Pult to pick up the KO, I think leading with our Pult made this guaranteed Throat Chop, and then I would depend on getting, they would change the order of getting Garchomp in, right? Well, maybe this would be like guaranteed slow kill from Chomp, right? After the CC drop. It could probably, we could maybe set an HP range to be guaranteed dead to slow Earthquake. That would be really good if it was Earthquake too. We just need to be, it'd be tough playing the ranges though, because Throat Chop still does a decent amount. Earthquake split Scale Shot would have to be something we'd have to live with. Damn, Earthquake does so much to Primarina. Maybe that is something we could live with Rombi. Anyways, back to the regularly scheduled program.
Yeah, we want the Electros to die before Gyarados comes out, so that we can set up the kill on the Blaziken.
Yeah.
Okay. Show me Discharge, ideally. Me when I'm a gynecologist, I don't know.
Yeah, and we can't do that.
Perfect.
Because ours is not Guts. But we could still, like, sack someone here in this
Burned
spot.
Rock Smash does exactly enough damage here. Precisely. Guts boosted Rock Smash for 23%.
Yeah, or do some, like, sort of Rock Sash line.
So now, because it's always Flamethrower, this Rock Smash defense drop perfectly puts Electros into kill range of Choice Band Bascule Legion, who perfectly exactly always baits Gyarados for the perfect exact move that we need. This took me a long while to find. So it can never be knockoff.
Oh, can they bait in? I guess if you would trigger Gyarados to always D-Dance. What move does he want in? Because I'm assuming he's bringing back in Fu to chain 2 in the back. I guess that guy hasn't come in yet. Or maybe Power Whip into, like, that guy. Yeah, I guess there could be some sort of line with... Yeah, I sort of see where we could go with this.
Or cannot burn us. All good. We just need to always be dead to Power Whip. Minimum roll as well. We already are. This is just so that Gyarados can't Dragon Dance. We need to show him a fast kill.
Okay, yeah, so they're gonna use how we were considering using Electro, because it's gonna be Power Whip. They go into this guy, and then they kill with the Volt Switch. They go back into Fu, and they chain the KO.
And now, unboosted Volt Switch always kills this, and we get a free choice against the Blaziken.
Yeah, I think what's gonna be the problem for this fight for us is just gonna be hitting all the ranges and still having all of our choice items available. I think that is going to be the problem for this. But I think this knowing this now and considering T-Punch on Urshifu makes that feel much more doable. We haven't looked at this double yet, so I don't think I care to think about it just yet. I'm pushing off doing the doubles for as long as I possibly can. Even though low-key, I think the doubles are going to be easier. I just hate planning doubles. Like, low-key, I think the doubles will be easier to plan because it's like, we've so many good doubles mons. We've Togedemaru with Fake Out, Spiky Shield, or Kingler, or Hitmontop, or Ape. Like, we have so many really good doubles mons that we can often just, like, waste turns and clear out sides. Especially it's not a true double, too. Is there any true doubles left? That's the kind of double when I see the fight and I go, true. What other ones were kind of jamming us? Yeah, we can look at this Slurpuff fight. We are educating ourselves.
Welcome.
We're educating ourselves. Where's Slurpuff? Oh, this is the rain fight? We looked a little bit at the rain fight. What's Dusclops doing around here? A lantern? In the year of our Lord? Yeah, I think the Slurpuff fight's more fresh in my mind. Let's look at that one. I'm more interested. Baiting in the Gallade first. Okay, Mega Absol Okay. Ooh, because it's Sticky Web. Oh!
So, let's Mega Evolve in Flamethrower.
That's guaranteed, isn't it? See? We're learning. Because it's Sticky Web, we can ensure... maybe I take that back. Can we ensure will it not boom on turn 1 at full health when it has Sticky Web? Is this mathematically impossible? That could be really huge. But if there's any chance... Okay, it's always sticky web? Okay, sick. If it's always sticky web, what can we gain from... We can't do shit for damage to this guy, though. Is the problem. But, I mean, that is... We can plan... And the AI doesn't know about sticky web either, so we can probably do some incredible stuff here. I think that's probably the next fight we want to target. Let me put this in my notes. Mega Absol lead Ken. Ensure we get sticky webs up by bouncing them back. Yeah, that basically should turn that fight on its head. Especially because of the AI quirk where they don't know about webs coming in, so sometimes they'll just like jump right into their own death. That's so huge. Shoutouts to Absol. I've been waiting since we got it to perform the Okie Doke with Magic Bounce, the Mega Evolve Magic Bounce. I'm so glad we actually get to do it. Pretty sure we can, if we are really, really, really fucked in Victory Road, we can do it again. Or not in Victory Road, in the Elite Four. I think Calacia might be the fight that happens. So it's like Misty Explosion or Fire Blast? Yeah. We don't really have anyone who owns the Slurpuff, though, right? Especially... Well, that doesn't... I forgot about that, though. It doesn't need to break the sash. It doesn't break the sash by just hitting it, right? And we're not fucking clicking knockoff to give the speed boost. Because after turn 1, this could always boom. Which is the scary thing. Yeah. This has got to be wrong that, Does it not? Does it still say, I want to click... Does this still say, I want to click Sticky Web? In front of a Pokemon with Magic Bounce? Is that for real? There's no way the AI is that fucked. Sees Magic Back counts as an effective move. I don't know. This is the question. There's not a clear answer. Because that obviously completely changes the fight. But you would assume there's something baked in that it won't sticky webs again. It won't sticky webs with a Mon that can bounce back the sticky webs in front of it. That might be a... we run that turn and we go bugged if not. Because I cannot get a clear answer on that. Okay. Seems like it's, even if it is a probable thing, it is a thing that could happen. It's very unlikely. But who is someone who could swap in on Fire Blast Misty Explosion? Oh. And their name is... No, it had Rain Up, I was going to say. Fire Blast Misty Explosion. Oh, it could be Arcane from Arcane. I'm pleasantly surprised how little Misty Explosion does to them. Endeavor's a little funky. Wonder if it'd have to be like a choice item here to guarantee a pickup with 2. I assume it's just like big bulky boys who don't get boomed on. Well, I guess the problem is too, if we're in a situation, we need to be ready for whatever comes in next too. Oh, wait. Ooh, a little bit of chain KOs? Is a chain KO on the menu? Wait. Wait a second. Can Arcanine be the secret goat here? It's going to matter if they can do it with Life Orb is the question, because we're going to need to swap moves, right? Yeah, it's going to depend like how much damage Absol can do. Ah, no, Arcanine's naturally faster. But I mean, at the very least, they could chain this into Darmanitan because they wouldn't know. And this would be... And then they would probably come in. Sticky Webs wouldn't affect them because they're flying, right? This would be just be like EQ, Merc. Yeah. Yeah, I do think Sticky Webs obviously makes this fight incredibly good. Yeah, the problem just becomes... Well, I think I feel confident enough, like, or cool with resetting that if it doesn't happen. Because there's no confirmation anywhere that Magic Bounce, that would not be Sticky Webs. Let's actually see what the man, the myth, the legend himself, if he has anything to say about it being Sticky Webs again.
Both of which get tanked easily by Assault Vest, Flamethrower.
We have not. We got close to doing that one fight, but we did not get one done. Which means just on Monday, we're going to do 2 fights, for sure.
This should be exactly Sticky Web. Yep. And now he can no longer Sticky Web, right? Because I have Magic Bounce. So this has to be exactly either Fire Blast or Misty Explosion.
So the man himself says that Sticky Bounce...
Both of which get tanked easily by...
That it shouldn't happen.
Lazo's going crazy today. She's tanking all sorts of shit, man. Jezebel,
I'm getting still... Huh?
Dude, Jezebel comes to so many fights in this Victory Road, actually.
Yeah. So I assume they're trying... Pichow's going to end up doing something like we want to do.
This gets slowed down by the Sticky Web. This is normally it's a really spooky position because this Darmanitan sees a kill with every single one of its moves. It's full random move and this is Sheer Force Life Lore, base 140 attack Darmanitan. This thing is crazy. It does so much damage to everything. The one good news is it only has one typing that gets a stab boost, right? Fire. So if you can resist that with your switch in and be reasonably high defense and not be weak to any of the other moves, maybe you have a chance. Bold 30 defense IV Basque Legion in the back.
Okay, we got it. Yeah. And then basically, I mean, once you're in the situation where you've got the Sticky Webs up guaranteed and the AI doesn't know they're coming into moves where they're going to get themselves killed, like you've won the fight by an insane margin. Oh, they get rocks up. Interesting. Yeah. But like the fight's basically won at that point. I think this is a very, very winnable fight. Like prepping this with knowing we're going to get Sticky Webs up is huge. So that makes me feel good to this. Yeah, we're just basically, we're getting inspiration on some fights. Maybe we could pop an Elite Four, because I don't think we've looked at any other fights that I feel like. Because I think it's only good for us to watch fights that we've planned or we tried planning to know like what the difference is. Just like going in and being like, okay, I'm going to watch Peach House fight will not help me because I need to have some sort of previous knowledge. Although, let's go and see. I think we maybe watch a little bit of an Elite Four and we call it a day. I got to find the modified Hall of Fame we were working on. Okay, here it is. This is the Hall of Fame of fights that are similar to ours. Or have similar parties to ours. I mean, now this one has an hour, so we can watch this. Actually, this might be... I feel like this is far enough away from us. We should probably hide that one. Maybe, yeah, we eliminate this a little bit further. Who's, like, so far off a team we could bring? This I feel like is close enough to plausible. Guardy, yeah, maybe this is too many mons away from us. I'm pretty sure that's Guts Luna as well. This is playable. This is... If it has Luna, it's probably far enough away from what we have. Did we already look at Yikeses? Because this is one we could almost pretty much copy. That's way too far from us. Mega Slowbro, I think. The Mega Evolution is going to be different. Yeah, we're just trying to narrow this down. 2 Gutsmons that we can't actually bring. Yeah. Who can we steal lines from? This is one. Guts Luna, I think we also can't copy. We were watching a little bit of that. We watched a little bit of... Oh, God. Everything's going. We watched a little bit of Adobos. Again, Guts Obstagoon is far enough away from ours. Yeah, different megas I think is enough for me to say no, right? Like if we don't have the megas you're using, which are going to have like a significant impact, that's a no for me, dog. We still technically do have one more encounter left, but... It being a Elite Four viable mon is going to be far and few between. Okay, so now we've eliminated this list down significantly. I don't think we have anything we could copy one for one, though. At the very least, it looks like we're not going to have an exact copy of another team. Cope. I think that's another one here. This also might be... Oh, that's definitely Thunderous. That's far enough off that we can't bring that. I don't know if we'd want to even bring our Lopunny, though. Yeah, a lot of Weaviles fitting in. So I feel like we should definitely try for, with our last Victory Road encounter, try for Weavile. Because it seems like a lot of the... I mean, would slot in with what we already have. This would also slot in. We have all of these Pokemon. Like, with Weavile, we could build one of these ones. Do we have any of these left? No, I don't think there's any here that is exactly our box. I'm assuming this guy is good against... Well, of curiosity's sake, let's do your one off. Let's look at J-Mash's. And see what they did. Oh my god, and it's like this. Let's see how much... This guy popped off against Glacia, because Glacier's our guy. Did they use all 5 scanner items? So they use multiple scanner items. That also, I guess, maybe changes it a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm gonna talk to you from behind then. Stupid.
Oh,
So we did
okay,
one double, so I gotta do singles now.
Let's do it, gamer. Okay. Let's see. MadPad 420. Let me pull up my Elite Four notes as well. So I can, if there's anything I see here that I'm Notes from singles. Notes for singles. And this is JMash E4. Okay. Why is everything in the boldest, bravest font? What up, Munch? Mounchy Crouch.
We have a free.
We're studying Elite Fours.
This man is fine as Sash rocks. He's kind of ass. Glacier Singles is kind of ass in general. But Surging Strikes just kills this. No boosting item needed. Okay. Pause it for a second.
Cool. So this is something we could copy. Wet Foo, Surging Strikes.
I'll top you myself.
Easy peasy.
Better watch yourself. So even though I'm lax, like 9 Spadef or something, Kirim does not quite see a kill, so it's just going slow code Namers instead. Spadef skill means I can just harden on Moonblast and not die. Somehow I don't die. I did max crit on 20 HP.
Okay. Yeah, there's the big thing of... So, remaining encounter... This is... I feel bad that I'm coping this hard on remaining encounter, right? Flip to... I want to be able to bring this guy. I'd be able to bring this guy. So is it just Sneasler just completely out on this? I do think people say, or someone was saying in chat the other day that like the problem with this fight, singles, is killing this Enamorous.
Okay. We killed 2 guys, and now sees the threatens Oko on everything except for Calyrex.
Jesus, really? Okay, I see why this guy's good in this fight. Or in the fucking Elite Four. Are these guys all going singles Glacia with this guy? I guess we only have 2 here on the 3 here on the list. And yeah, they're all singles Glacia. That makes sense. But this is literally a Pokemon we cannot get.
Or Glacial Lance.
So, maybe less useful. This is going to be like an eject, I assume. Cool animation. Really not an eject. Maybe it's like it takes 2 turns to eject. I guess maybe I should listen.
Whatever. I don't know how many people ran this matchup. I mostly remember KTZ talking about this a little bit, but it's really good. Which is nice because this horse is ass. So with Scarf, first impression, outspeeds, and 2 shots. So he cannot store his here. There's a world where he like max will crit me here. I get 1 leech life off. Even with the healing, I get ejected by another Glacial Lance. I only get 1 hit before I eject, which is still fine. I'm gonna guess I just straight up win the 1v1 from here. Maybe. We have lines for goalie being on the field, and a different line where if I get ejected, I bring in Togue, and I chip it into Dark Pulse.
Okay, split lines. Are we seeing a lot of Togedemaru Gollipog? I mean, I guess Gollipog's just so good. Doubles, double, singles, singles with Gollipog. Very, very rarely Drake doubles. What's well, let's keep on watching through
I'll
this.
probably just win this by 3 shot. If he subs, that's good. But it doesn't really matter. It's good in the sense that I don't lose any health. Yeah.
Cool. So like covering lines with, I can see that that works too. Like if there's Mons, I assuming there's more than this in the Elite Four that Gollipog matches up well against, where you can do something like this, where it's like not quite a guaranteed 1v1, but they will eject at some point. Does this get a little spooky that they, like, if Gollipog is still in?
At risk of dying, because if I was ever in crit range, I would have already ejected. He's gonna cuss step here.
Oh, cuss step. There you go. That makes sense.
Yep.
That seems like a fairly sketchy sequence, though, with how little damage you're doing. Flip duel.
Okay. So his cuss step's gone. I just go hard hydrate on them. In case of some bullshit.
Yeah, but this is we don't have this. We can't get this. We could get this. It really for this last encounter is going to be a question of. No, I don't think we have a high chance at Hydro. I mean, which of these has the highest mons we could bring? I mean, Greninja's is a Pokemon. It's probably go this table. Because I assume Metagross, there's maybe some crazy Metagross tech. Someone has to have brought Metagross before. But Weavile's definitely a good bring. Greninja could be playable. I know Zam is bringable. Mammoth's off the table. Glalie just a whiff. Yeah. Yeah, I think Hydreigon's the better Mon, but the better table overall with multiple brings and highest odds at a bring is Weavile. Is this table. A second Polt.
Shit, double cuss stab bug, I'll go first. If he pulls out a second cuss stab out of his ass, then he'll just high horsepower. He never got Store's Answer, so he doesn't see Glacier Man's still on code.
What was the point of that?
Just fine, yeah. Yeah. That's one artist. Yeah, thank God. Unnerve and whatever the other ability is, they're not too impactful. Alright, so with my bulk scales. That was not supposed to happen. Why did that happen? I'm not full. So
Closet.
y'all can parse why I'm confused from this calc. This was not expected to show up this early. What am I missing? I'm holding a dragon gem. Oh, I'm holding the dragon gem. Oh, okay. My bad. Okay. I was supposed to be Archivist slow kill. Okay, so okay, I missed that. Well, this is bad because Archivist under hail.
Dude, the nonchalant of how I would be freaking out, bro, if I got wrong bait on Elite Four on the hardest fight for me. Holy fuck, bro. The composure. I mean, he is a little obviously shook, but I would be freaking out, yeah.
With the Draco Meteor. Nah, this is not.
I would go straight into the Outback and never come back. Watch out, you beta Obama smell. Okay. You need to cookie here. Well, we don't learn anything from that. Looks like Hydreigon gained a lot here in Drake signals. Wait, did he run it twice? Oh, that's super cool. That's fun. Is that Pidgeot? That's super cool. Okay. Anything I can learn from City Doubles looks like that. Okay, is there any teams on here that we could hypothetically use? I don't think there's any team that 100% matched. I feel like Adobo was the closest one we had. Hypothetically could use that if we hit the Weavile. Now, there's nothing on here, so, I mean, we're going to just basically have to cook up something new, which is kind of spooky. What does Mega B do? I would like to see what on Billy. Let's go. Let's go. The power of Beedrill, the ingenious use of Greninja, running bud. I assume B does B things, right? Jokic. Hell yeah. Okay, what the hell's going on? Let's go back to the past to play the shitty games that suck ass. Where's my hover? Okay, here we go. What is this? What is this fucking overlay, bro? What's the chopped and screwed overlay there? Okay, I feel like some variation of this seems pretty we see all the time. Where we like delay stuff or fake out, pick up KO. Like I feel like again, especially the double battles and he can go in pre-damage, I feel like this shouldn't be the hardest thing in the world to cook. Yeah, because then, yeah, Primarina does fake out shenanigans. Was that Primarina? Can I go back? What are they holding? Citrus? Okay. Is our Prim fast enough to be faster than this Incineroar? Hashtag 14? Oh. Do I have Prim over here? I don't have Prim over here. Let me bring Prim over here. Boom, 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 boom. We've upspeed Prim. So I imagine they probably... No, we've up special attack Prim. Eh. Damn. I wonder if this is ever a nature change. What, can we see what nature this Prim is? Wrong guy. I mean, with all of the all the scales we have to use. Let's go back. Maybe not played at 2 times speed so we can see what it is. Hello? Hello? Billy? There we go. Timid. I think that's an upspeed nature. Speed down attack. Why is that still so much slower? Ah, it has to be Timid 31 to outspeed Incineroar. So that's 4 scales right there. Which, again, might be a thing that we have to do. We don't really have... It's like... We don't have, like, required scales. No, that's not true. We have at least Protect on Absol and probably Speed on Absol. Yeah, this would... Facade Pole? That's kind of sick. So that baiting a poison move. Fake out can't do anything. Gunk shot into that guy. Then is this going to be... I don't know how many turns they have left. U-turn. Is U-turn enough to KO there? Or I guess they double up. Yeah. Get to choose a free bait. We could probably do something with Absol here, right? I wonder if that's Fling from this guy. The Meat Man. There's the flinging. What are they baiting in? So they still stuck in fake out? I have no idea what map block does. Does Mat Block, like, protect your ally? Oh, that's so... Oh, dude, this is a super sick line. Double bait Mat Block? That's so cool. Damn, this line rules. Cool. Anyways, gamers, I think that's probably going to wrap it up for today. We're not going to get too deep into the goddamn woods here because, you know, it's Friday for me. We're learning a little bit. Again, it's not going to feel like we're making progress because we're slowly chipping away, and then we're going to do like 4 fights in one day. Like it's going to be a slow grind, but we're eventually going to get there. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'll see you next week. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend if I don't see you. I've been your good friend.